Hi guys, welcome to my video about Apache Tomcat SSL configuration. I will not talk to you about what HTTPS is and how it works. I assume that you have learned that in other videos available on YouTube, or you have the knowledge, but you want to know how to configure the Apache SSL by itself. Okay, so I assume, since this is the beginning of 2016, I assume that you already have installed Apache Tomcat and JDK that is necessary for installation of the Tomcat. In my case, I have downloaded the fresh installations of the Apache Tomcat. This is version 9.0 and JDK AU65. So basically, I have already started the Apache Tomcat, and if we go to the local host and the default port, which is 8080, we got the landing page of Apache. Okay, that means that we already have installed Apache Tomcat and it is working. Now we want to start the HTTPS. In this case, we will go to HTTPS and a local host. Default port for Apache is 8443. Unfortunately, we don't have it out of the box because we don't have the self-signed certificate. So what we are going to do, we want to start and configure the Apache on default HTTP port, which is 443. In this case, we don't even need to write the port explicitly, but I will just want to show you that our server is not listening on the 443 port. So let's start to configure the Apache Tomcat. We will use the Java Keystore. Tomcat currently operates only on Java Keystore, PKCS 11 and 12 format keystores. The Java Keystore format is the Java standard Java Keystore format, and it's the format created by the keytool command line utility. And I will show you how to use this command line utility. And this utility is the standard part of the JDK or Java Development Kit. So since we have already installed this JDK, I have installed it in Java. If you go to bin, and we will see that there is a keytool.exe. This is actually the tool for creating of the Java keystores. So let's start the command prompt as administrator and go to cd where the keytool resides, and start the keytool. So what the keytool will create for us is the Java Keystore, which is a file, and we will place it on the hard disk of this server, and in this file we will create the self-signed certificate, and then we will point Tomcat to use this file. So first of all, we will need to create the self-signed certificate. So we are going to create it by typing the following command: keytool.exe, and then we will say gen key, which means generate key, and we will say alias since this is for Tomcat, I will start and I will write Tomcat, and next is the algorithm for this key, which is key alg, and let's say it's RSA. The RSA algorithm should be preferred as a secure algorithm, and this also ensures general compatibility with other servers and components. So we are using RSA. This is enough, but I would like to point to the file so I will know where our file will reside. If I don't specify anything, it will probably be dumped here, and I don't like using this as a location. So I will add the Keystore, and for example C Tomcat Keystore. Okay, now I will hit enter, and the Java Keytool asks for the Keystore password. If we don't type anything here, just press enter, the Tomcat, I think that will be change it. So I will say change it as a password and rename it, retype it. Now the Keystore, the key tool, asks for the first and last name and everything that's necessary for the certificate. I will just say, for example, test. What your organizational unit is, test, and I will skip this, and let's say US. So is this correct? Yes. I will write Y. And the key tool now asks us for the password for this alias Tomcat. I will just hit return or enter, and key tool will be the password will be the same for this alias as for the whole Keystore. Okay, so after this, and in the location C, Tomcat Keystore, we should find the key, and here it is. This is the Keystore generated by this command. Since I would like to always check what's inside, I will start again key tool and hit enter, so you will see the commands. Our friend is the list command. Our friend is the list command, and we will start by typing the list. We can also type alias, but I want to see everything what's in this key tool. And so we will say list Keystore C Tomcat Keystore, and of course the key tool asks us for password. And now we see that our Keystore is the type JKS. Keystore provider is Sun, and we now have this Tomcat, and this is a private key entry. That means that this certificate have both public and private key. That is enough for our Tomcat to encrypt and decrypt pages. Unfortunately, this is not enough. We only have the Java Keystore installed and configured, but our Tomcat does not know anything about it. So the next step is to configure and tell Tomcat how to use this. The solution is to go in the installation folder of Tomcat. Usually you can find it in program files, and then go to the conf folder and edit the server XML file. So I will edit it with Notepad++ because of the XML highlighting. What we are trying to find here is the connector, and this is the default connector. As you can see, HTTP is the protocol and port is 8080. This is the port here. So this tells the Tomcat to listen on this port. Since we are going to configure the HTTP, we are going to define SSL and TLS. So I will copy this text. This is the comment now, but after this I will paste it and now edit the text to reflect our current configuration. Since as I already told of the beginning of this video, we want to listen on default port, which is 443. So we can delete this 8, this number 8. Okay, if we save this file, of course we will need to have this administrator mode. If we save this file, this will be not enough, because Tomcat does not know where the key is. So we will need to add the location of the file. So first we will try to find the Keystore file, which is the certificate file, Keystore file, and pardon, we already have it, sorry, here it is. certificate Keystore file is where? Is on C drive, and it is Tomcat Keystore. And of course we will need a password, so Tomcat will need the password to open this Keystore and read the key. So we will manually add the Keystore pass, and I have added the password as change it. So now Tomcat will be able to read this Keystore, and that's it. All you have to do is save it and then restart the Apache. Stop it and start it, or from the services, whatever you like. So when the Tomcat starts again, we should be able to see the HTTPS on port 443 or default port. So if we refresh the page, we will get this page, so everything is working fine. And this will not work because it's port 8, but we have it here. So we got this. This is connection is untrusted. This is okay because this is a self-signed certificate. But if we go to I understand the risks and add exception, and if we view this certificate, we will see that this certificate is our certificate. As you can see, I have put it here test, and for country US. So if we confirm security exception, we'll be presented the HTTPS on the Apache Tomcat. And of course you can just type the netstat to see if there are any issues with your certificate or Tomcat. You can type netstat no and find string and 443, and you will see what is listening on port 443. And we can see here that we are listening on the port, and the service is 40424. We can also go to services, and Tomcat is on this bit. So we are sure that Tomcat is listening on this bit. Also, if you are having any issues with Tomcat, you can go in the Tomcat folder, and logs folder will be your friend. So just go to Catalina, and you should find on the bottom what is making issues in your Tomcat installation and configuration. I hope that this video is informative, and thank you for watching.